Yeah, once you have command and control, in other words, once you touch their vehicle, you're liable for it. And so at our facility, we don't let any of our managers touch anything on the vehicle. So if somebody, and it's like a community, the people that rent from you are like a community. They'll actually come in to our office and say, number 56 over here, their door is open. And our managers won't go close the door. They'll call the customer, number 56, please come down and close your door because one of the other customers. So that way, if somebody says, well, and you have this issue, and that's where your product comes into play, is, people will hit each other's vehicles on site, and there may be some other issues that basically is not in the insurance of their vehicle or our insurance coverage, because we don't really cover any of that because it's all their vehicle. It's all covered by their insurance. And so when somebody walks in my door and says, hey, somebody hit my vehicle, what are you going to do about it? And I say, okay, well, you have to remember parking here is like parking in a shopping center. Okay, we don't assume any liability for your vehicle. Your vehicle is based on your vehicle insurance. And we have tapes that we keep for 2 weeks. We can look and see if we can see anything. But if not, it's like a hit and run, and you have to turn it into your insurance. And so, and some of those insurers or vehicle owners, like you said, drop their coverage.
If they're not going to drive it, if they're not going to use it two or three times.
If it's parked, yeah.
Yeah.
But where your product comes into play is it fills that gap. And I think, in my personal opinion, it protects the customer, but it really protects us, because that's the only, because anybody can sue you for anything at any time.
Doesn't matter what you tell them.
It doesn't
matter how many lease addendums they sign.
It doesn't matter. Nope. Nothing matters. They can sue you at any time. And it could be totally out in left field, but they can sue you. That's just, and if you have the owner's insurance, our insurance, and then your product, basically all those gaps are full. All those holes in the dike are capped, and we have no issues. We have this is about as close to having no liability as you can ever get. What I do, when I basically get your product from my facility, I think what I'm going to do is do it as an amenity, is basically just offer it to the customer at no charge, because it fills that little bit of liability gap that I don't have covered right now. And that's worth it for me. Plus, I'm actually helping them if they do have any issues, so that I'm a good guy.
Yeah.